NACA Home Save Program explained how NACA helps homeowners avoid foreclosure. Section 1, Intro. What is NACA's Home Save Program? When homeowners fall behind on their mortgage and begin wondering if foreclosure is their only option, but according to NACA, there may be another path that many people don't even know exists. It's called the Home Save Program. Welcome back, everyone, to Will_NACA Journey CA. Before we begin, I want to remind everyone that I am not affiliated with, employed by, or representing NACA in any way. I'm simply documenting my personal NACA journey here in California while sharing information I learned from NACA's publicly available materials so others can better understand the program. Also, if it sounds like I'm reading from a script, that's intentional. I want the information I share to be as accurate, organized, and easy to follow as possible. Before researching this program, I honestly thought NACA focused almost entirely on helping people purchase homes. I was surprised to learn that, according to NACA, they also have a program specifically designed to help homeowners who are struggling to keep the homes they already own. If you're behind on your mortgage, if you've experienced a financial hardship, if you're worried about foreclosure, or if your monthly mortgage payment has simply become unaffordable, this may be one of the most important programs you've never heard of. According to NACA, the Home Save program existed even before the national mortgage crisis. In fact, NACA says it recognized warning signs years before housing market collapsed and began preparing to help homeowners facing financial hardship. Today, we'll walk through what the Home Save program is, how it works, who it helps, the different types of assistance NACA says may be available, and why understanding this program could make a tremendous difference for homeowners trying to avoid foreclosure. In this video, we will cover the history of the Home Save program, why NACA created it, mortgage modifications, affordable payment restructuring, emergency financial assistance, HUD-certified advocacy, working directly with mortgage services, who should contact NACA, benefits, limitations, and realities. My goal is simply to explain what NACA says about its Home Save program so you can better understand how it works. So let's get started. Section 2, Why NACA created the Home Save program. One of the first things that surprised me while researching this program is that NACA says it didn't create Home Save after the housing crisis. According to NACA, organization had already recognized serious problems developing in the mortgage industry years earlier. NACA states that its CEO, Bruce Marks, testified before Congress in September 2000, warning about lending practices that could eventually lead to widespread foreclosures and financial devastation. So when the housing market eventually collapsed several years later, NACA says it had already been preparing to help homeowners facing those challenges. According to NACA, thousands of homeowners eventually sought assistance through the Home Save program as mortgage payments became unaffordable and home values declined. For many homeowners, refinancing wasn't an option because their homes had lost value and they owed more than their properties were worth. Instead of focusing on refinancing, NACA developed an approach centered around advocating directly with mortgage services to help homeowners pursue affordable payment solutions. Section 3, How the Home Save program works. According to NACA, the Home Save program places its advocates between the homeowner and the mortgage servicer. Think of it this way. Instead of trying to negotiate with your mortgage company entirely on your own, NACA says one of its advocates works alongside you throughout the process. Rather than leaving homeowners to negotiate alone, NACA says its advocates communicate directly with mortgage servicers pursue affordable solutions based on each homeowner's financial situation. Depending on the circumstances, these solutions may include mortgage modifications, payment plans, loan restructuring, alternatives to foreclosure, other affordable workout options. The overall objective is to help homeowners remain in their homes whenever possible. Section 4, Mortgage Modification Explained. One of the primary tools discussed by NACA is mortgage modification. That's an important distinction because many people confuse mortgage modification with refinancing. A mortgage modification isn't the same as refinancing into an entirely new loan. Instead, it changes certain terms of your existing mortgage in an effort to create a more affordable monthly payment. According to NACA, modifications may involve lowering the interest rates, extending the loan term, reducing the monthly payment, in some situations, reducing principal when necessary to create an affordable payment. The goal isn't obtaining a new loan. The goal is making the existing mortgage affordable enough for the homeowner to continue making payments. Section 5. Working directly with mortgage servicers. Another major part of the Home Save Program is advocacy. According to NACA, HUD-certified counselors work closely with homeowners while communicating directly with lenders and mortgage servicers. NACA states that counselors help escalate difficult cases, negotiate with servicing departments, request affordable payment options, seek loan modifications, explore alternatives before foreclosure becomes unavoidable. This advocacy can be especially important because many homeowners find it difficult to negotiate the loss mitigation process on their own. Section 6, Emergency Financial Assistance. The Home Save program also discusses temporary financial assistance. According to NACA, some eligible members participating in the post-purchase program may qualify for temporary financial assistance of up to 3 months, depending on program requirements and their individual circumstances. This assistance is intended to provide temporary relief while homeowners work towards a long-term solution. Section 7. If a permanent solution isn't immediately available. One section of the Home Save program really stood out to me. According to NACA, if homeowners aren't immediately granted a permanent solution, or if no solution is initially offered, the organization continues advocating on their behalf. NACA says homeowners are encouraged to remain engaged in the process while counselors continue escalating cases and working with lenders to pursue affordable resolutions. This highlights an important point. The Home Save program isn't simply about submitting paperwork, it's also about ongoing advocacy and persistence when challenges arise. Section 8. Who should contact NACA immediately? According to NACA, homeowners experiencing financial hardship shouldn't wait until foreclosure becomes unavoidable before seeking assistance. If you're behind on your mortgage payment, struggling to keep up with your monthly payments, facing financial hardships because of job loss, reduced income, illness, or another unexpected life event, worried that foreclosure may become a possibility, it may be worth contacting NACA as early as possible to learn what options may be available. The sooner homeowners seek assistance after financial hardship begins, the more options may still be available. Section 9. Benefits, risks, and realities. As with any mortgage assistance program, there are both potential benefits and important realities. Potential benefits: professional advocacy, HUD-certified counselors, mortgage modification assistance, affordable payment restructuring, alternatives to foreclosure, temporary emergency financial assistance, continued support throughout the process. Realities. Approval is not guaranteed. Mortgage services ultimately determine what assistance, if any, will be offered. Homeowners must provide accurate documentation. Communication and responsiveness remain extremely important. Every financial hardship is different. Results vary depending on each homeowner's financial circumstances and their lending requirements. Seeking assistance early may provide more options than waiting until foreclosure procedures have advanced. Understanding these realities can help homeowners begin the process with realistic expectations. Section 10. Why this program matters. For many people, purchasing a home is one of the largest financial commitments they'll ever make. But life can change. Financial hardship doesn't always happen because someone was irresponsible. Sometimes it's simply life: job loss, medical issues, reduced income, unexpected financial hardship. Any of these situations can make an affordable mortgage suddenly become difficult to manage. Programs like NACA's Home Save Program exist to help homeowners explore options before foreclosure becomes inevitable. Whether that solution involves a modification, a payment plan, temporary assistance, or another workout option, understanding what's available can make a significant difference. Section 11. In closing, final thoughts. One thing that stood out to me while researching this program is that NACA's work doesn't necessarily end once someone purchases a home. According to NACA, organization is also committed to helping homeowners remain in their homes when financial hardships occur. If you're currently struggling with your mortgage, I hope this overview gives you a better understanding of what the Home Save program is designed to do and encourages you to explore your options before making difficult decisions. As always, I'll continue documenting my own NACA journey here in California while sharing information that may help others better understand the home buying and home ownership process. Thank you for watching, making the NACA program easier to understand, one section at a time. And I'll see you in the next video. Disclaimer: this video is based solely on my understanding and review of information published by NACA and other publicly available materials available at the time the video was created. I am not affiliated with, employed by, or representing NACA in any way. I am not a mortgage lender, loan officer, housing counselor, realtor, attorney, financial advisor, or tax professional. The Home Save Program, eligibility requirements, available assistance, lending participation, mortgage modification options, emergency financial assistance, and program guidelines may change over time. Every homeowner's financial situation is unique, and assistance is not guaranteed. Always verify current program information directly with NACA and consult qualified professionals regarding your specific circumstances.